was how much? So far we have completed the task. There are two more left. And the 17, let's see. A bit. Mhm. 17, but test 3 part 1. 17 test 3. Test 3 part 1. 7.5. Okay, let's see. What do you like to drink with your dinner? So I will make sure the task response is good, and then pronunciation and simple idea. Okay, I like to drink with my dinner, it's water. Other than that, I don't really prefer to drink anything else like soft drink, uh, alcohol, soda, something like that. I'm really intrigued how people feel or how people like to drink something else other than water in their with their dinner. But yeah, I really prefer just drinking uh, the mineral water. It worked for me, and I love it. I think 6.5. It does nothing is fancy. I didn't use any variance as well. I mean, well, let's see. 7. Yeah. Swap. I don't. What is this swap? Soft. It will be soft drink. Soft drink with water with 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 their okay. Work. It worked for me. It works for me. B1 level. Okay. Then vocabulary, repetition, like drink 3. It is alright. 7 grammatical mistakes. Okay. Why? Consider expanding why you prefer water. Perhaps mentioning health benefits or anything else. Makes sense. I really wanted to why. So I need to emphasize this thing. Okay. Like why I have to expand the question answer with why. Okay. I like to drink water with my dinner. Other than that, I don't really prefer drink anything else like soda, alcohol. I'm really intrigued by how people feel or how people like to drink something else than water with their dinner. But yeah is something I need to avoid. I really prefer drinking mineral waters. It works for me and I love it. Nothing to learn more about her. Intake is effectively something like that. Lightly informal. What could I have used? How to improve hair. To improve your response, you can replace informal phrase like something like that with more precise word. The vocabulary is too suitable with this task. Something like that. For example, something like that could have they could say, or a similar activities, comparable experience. I don't know. A similar thing, something like a similar thing. Maybe, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Let's go to the next question. Do you drink a lot of water every day? Absolutely. I do drink a lot of water every day. I heard that people need to drink at least 2 to 3 liter of water per day, but in my case, I really think I drink more than 4 liter, and I because I drink too much water. The reason is I saw many health benefits for for drinking too much water, especially my facial. Uh, oh my God, no, no. Absolutely, I do drink a lot of water every day. I think for uh, for average people, they need to drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day. That's what I read on an article. But in my case, I drink maybe average 4 liters of water every day, and I do that because I see lots of benefits for that. Uh, of benefits of it, like my acne got reduced, my skin tone became little bit nicer, and then also my overall health became more energetic. I think it was nice answer. 6.5 would be all right for that. Not sure. 7.5. What is that? Task response. You can improve the task response. This is the crucial, to be honest, task response. The excellent response, you have answered the question fully, provided fluence and coherency for early on. Instead of for, you can use early on. Word like benefits is effectively more. Mm-hmm. Like has reduced, you got reduced instead of got reduced. I can use has reduced too much. Absolutely, I drink a lot of water every day. I think for average people, they need to drink 2 to 3 liters of water every day. That's what I did in an article. But in my case, I drink an average of 4 liters of water every day. I do that because I see lots of benefits in my, like my acne has reduced, my skin tone became little bit nicer, and my overall health benefits became health has become energetic. Nice answer, simple, nothing crazy. Average people, average. It's not average. I don't know. I people might understand, but average, average. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Drink benefits. And or maybe the mic issue. Do you prefer drinking tea or coffee? Hmm. I prefer drinking tea. It because I tried coffee and tea without sugar. It's the reason I chose to drink this without sugar because I saw some news that too much sugar is not good for health. That's why I made tea. I made tea and coffee without much of sweet or sugar, and then I felt coffee is more bitter than it is more bitter than tea, and then I chose tea instead of coffee from that time. I don't know. I There is not much of vocabulary. Maybe it's going to be six in terms of vocabulary range. Grammatical. Okay. Task response. The answer is well organized. The coherence directly addressing, experiencing the type of tea you enjoy, exploring, beyond bitterness. Adding a personal details could have further. When I say, do you prefer drinking, then I should have said why. But I gave the example, so I don't understand. Much of a sweet or sugar, it's not grammatically correct also. Then what could be the correct one? Correct one. I don't eat lots of sweet and sugar. Too much sweetness or sugar. Okay, sweet or sugar. So sweet is not pronounced maybe. Sweetness, it should be sweetness. I don't know. I don't really know bitter. What is the natural sound? What sound like? I prefer drinking tea because I have tried I have tried both coffee and tea without sugar. The reason I chose to enjoy them unwanted is that I came across news suggestion that excessive sugar is not good for health. As a result, I decided to prepare both tea and coffee without adding too much sweetness. I found coffee is to be more bitter than tea, while led me to prefer, which led me to prefer tea over coffee from that on. Okay, next question. If people visit you in your home, what do you usually offer them to drink? Whenever people or my relatives, my friends, peers, they visit my home, I usually offer them a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And before giving that, I really ask them what they like to drink. Otherwise, I may have bring tea, but it can become something not good. Like they might not like the tea; they prefer coffee over tea. And then I also ask them like, do you want much sugar? How much sugar do you want? And yeah, this is how I prefer. I bring them coffee or tea. Why? I should have. The answer would be like, uh, I don't know. Why? I should answer the task response is six. I can see it. I just, hmm, It's a form of hospitality. These kind of things should have added there. 7 still. Task response 7.5. How? I don't know. Pronunciation. The pronunciation is average bad. What happened with my pronunciation? Whenever become it become fierce. Fierce. Otherwise become okay. Yeah, the repetition is too much. Damn. The excellent to address the question answer. Okay. The answer is coherent. Station. Giving. I really like them. Otherwise, I may have bring tea are minor, but and do not direct significantly. Hmm. And before giving that, okay, it's kind of informal. That's right. So overall band is 7. So one thing I noticed that I have to make sure the task response is well, and then vocabulary is not mandatory on the part 1. Also, and in since vocabulary is not important, I can just be straight up without making any grammatical mistake, because that's the crucial one. If I just make mistakes again and again with the grammar, then it could become worse than this. Okay, let's go for the test 4. Huh. Do you think it's better to use a paper map or a map on your phone? Why? I think map on my phone is more better than using the actual map on paper. It's because I can carry my phone anywhere I want. That means I also can carry or bring the map anywhere I want through my phone. And I believe that phone maps is more accurate. Like I can see my location, and also I can track my location wherever I go. This is really beneficial uh, map tracking with phone, and that's why I think phone map is better than paper map. Yeah, that answer is really nice in terms of the task response. In terms of okay, what happened? Grammatical mistakes. Pronunciation 7.5. Task response. What happened? The response. Do you think it's better to use a paper map? Okay, the response is relevant to the question and positive, clear opinion. However, explanation could be more detailed about exploring advantage and disadvantage. I didn't give any disadvantage, that's right. Consider exploring aspects such as reliability on phone maps and areas of poor signals. Signals, oh my god, or the environment impact on the paper map. This answer is coherent, but There is some repetition, slightly unnatural phrasing. Speaker could have improved fluency by planning the response slightly more and using smoother transition between ideas. For example, instead of using "it's because I can't carry my phone anywhere I want," that means I also can carry or bring that map anywhere I want through my phone. Was concise, natural phrasing. That would be I can carry my phone and therefore the map anywhere I want. Makes sense. The vocabulary adequate but not particular. More better. Instead of beneficial map tracking, benefit more natural would be beneficial for tracking by location. There are several grammatical errors such as map on my phone is more better in my phone. Man. I believe that using map on a phone is superior. No, I can rely on this shit. Convenient. It's more convenient than I can take my phone anywhere, which means I can access the map every wherever I go. Also, phone maps are usually more accurate because they show my current location and let me track my movements in real time. That's why I prefer using phone map over a paper map. Paper one. Okay. Okay. Don't get disappointed. Let's head over to the another one. When was the last time you needed to use a map? It was last month when I had to visit a new university for admission. I used my phone map. Uh, it calls Google Map. I used it because I didn't know the location, like the exact location of that of the building, and I had to ask many people about the location, but I was really shy about it. So I opened my phone, turned on the internet, and I went in and I opened the map to see the location. And it's really helpful to find location through map in phone. Why and why not? Why time you need it? I said it is because I'm shy. I told that problem. So I think it would be alright. Seven, maybe seven. Okay, 7.5. Task response was nice. Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Instead of location, you could have used the specific building or the campus or precise address. Okay. Phone location. If I read it, map to map on phone. All right, cool. If you visit a new city, do you always use a map to find your way around? Of course, whenever I visit a new city, I always use map in my phone. I can ask any other people to actually give me the address or just tell me around or uh, assist me with the way of my uh, visiting. But I find it's more reliable to use my phone and see the real time location of me and wherever I want to go. So this is why I really like to use map whenever I visit new city. I try to emphasize the because thing, like the actual reason, but I'm not sure I could have. Maybe 6.5 again. 7. It says like if where, yeah. So I could have said yes. If I visit a new city, absolutely I will use a map on phone or in phone. What happened? Map on phone or in phone. A map on my phone. On is because map is accessed through the phone. Okay, not physical. Okay, on phone. Whenever. Whenever. Okay. On my phone. Assist me with direction. Assist me with direction. I forgot this word. What the hell? Cool. In general, do you find it easy to read maps? It depends on the location, to be honest. Sometimes it's really easy to read the maps where I am standing right now, or track my location and see around the direction. But at the end, sometimes if I am far from my city or somewhere in new city, I get always lost and I cannot read any direction. And that time I really have to ask for help from other people. It because I cannot read. Of course, I'm not familiar with the a whole new city, but sometimes when I'm familiar, it's really easy. I think it was okay answer. Not sure. Wow. Bro, whenever I think it's okay answer, this is what happened. Grammatical errors. Task response. Okay, I did focus on task response fluency. Luxury. Did I repeat some things? Their answer is well organized. Pronunciation is above average. However, you may find complexity in certain words. Challenging regular practice should be improved. consider interpret map. What is this? Understand map. Really depends on the location. To be honest, sometimes it's easy to read the maps when I'm in a familiar area and I can easily track my location and find the direction. But if I'm far from my city, like like in New York, I often get lost. I often get lost. I cannot read the direction and usually have to ask for help. It because I'm not familiar with the area. However, when I know the place well, reading the map because it's much easier. Oh my god, what happened with this? Really? 6.5 really? So among five tests, I got 7 on 3 and 6.5 on other two. Let's go for more. 18 test 1, 18, 18, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. What kind of bill do you have to pay? So the bills I have to pay, it's some of the website subscription such as ChatGPT, Google Photo, Google Drive. These are the websites bill that I have to pay. And then I also pay for my library subscription in my school and my drawing subscription in my school. Other than that, I don't really pay anything. It's because I'm a student and my family carries all the bills in my house and in my daily life. Not sure. It all feels okay answer. Some grammar issues. Repeated word like university, bills. Okay, 7. What happened with the task response? Expanding types of subscription you use. Listing is not good. Again, I'm forgetting this. Listing is not good. If I say one example, then I should deep dive on that, not just giving example again and again. Okay, stumble pricing. Like I have to pay, but it quickly recovered. Minor repetition could be avoided combining some sentence. For example, these are the websites bill that I have to pay, and then I also pay for. Okay, pay. I also pay is was the most common. Okay, Google bills. Hmm. Haggerty, what is this? Monthly fee. Chat GPT. Chat GPT. Include some website subscription such as the Google Photos, Google Drive. These are the website bills that I have to pay. I also pay for my library subscription at my school and my drawing subscription at my school. Not the university. It should be. Other than that, I don't really pay anything because I'm a student. My family covers all the bills in my house and in my daily life. Okay, cool. How do you usually pay your bills, in cash or by another method? So, of course, there are two methods. I use both of them, in cash and by another method. Another method is paying by an apps, which is most popular in our country, named Bikash. We use that apps to pay any online subscription or any online shopping. So I use that to pay all the bills of my website subscription, and then in cash, whenever I have to pay in my at my school for the library and drawing classes, I use cash to pay them. I didn't use. Why is not a? I'm not sure why they use that in bracket. Like, how do you usually pay your bills? This is the actual question. Like, how? Not the why. Why is, for example? I'm not sure about that. Paying by the an apps. An app. Why I said apps when I said an? I don't know. Because we use that apps to pay online subscription. I use it to pay all the bills for my website subscription. Then in cash, whenever I have to pay at my school for library and drawing classes, I use cash to pay them. There are two methods I use, both cash and another method. The other method is pay by an app, which is the most popular in my country, named Bcash. Cool. How do ChatGPT would respond, response? I usually pay I usually pay my bills online because a bank transfer and through the mobile payment apps is more convenient and faster than. Hmm. I don't have to leave my country, sorry, my house. I can track my. Cool. Got seven, right? Have you ever forgotten to pay bills? No, I have never forgotten to pay the bills. It because for my website subscription, as I mentioned before, I really use them every month or every day. So if I don't pay for it, then they will cancel my subscription and I wouldn't get the facilities I need to complete my task from those websites. And for my schools, like the library and drawing classes, if I don't pay for it, then they would ban me from their classes. That's why I need to pay for it and I never forget. This was precise answer, to be honest. At, but yeah, task response was 6. I don't know how. The response understandable, but the coherent, uh, but it lacks depth of details, like considering providing more diverse example, bills, and explaining consequences, non payment, more details, expanding the reasons behind your consistent and dude. I just explained that, like why I need to pay for it, right? What kind of enhance they would do with me? No, I have never forgotten to pay the bills. I rely on my website subscription daily, and if I fail to pay, okay, if I fail to pay, my access would be cancelled, preventing me from completing essential tasks. Similarly, for my school related expenses such as library fee and drawing classes, not paying would result me being, I don't know what is this. This ongoing necessity is this series ensure that I always remember to pay the bills. That's right. 7. All right. Okay. No problem. Is there anything you could do to make your bills cheaper? When it comes to my drawing and library payment, like those classes are not going to be cheaper, or I cannot negotiate the bills with my teachers because these are the educational and knowledgeable things. in my life. And for the online subscription, the website that I use to complete my essential task, yes, I can make it cheaper. I can buy the subscription when they provide some discounts. And yeah, this is going to be helpful for me. I always use that discount, to be honest. Yeah, it was meh answer. There wasn't much grammatical, maybe I was fluent. Hmm. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it that. I'm not sure if I think I'm aware of those task response thing, being more fluent, not to make grammatical mistakes, pronunciation must be accurate. I'm being more, I don't know, I feel kinda okay. Practice for me. Like, maybe getting better, you know? Cool. Yeah, the life is going good. Despite the views, I don't really care. Let's listen to the fluency, like what happened. Okay, to be honest, yeah. Hmm. The one thing I noticed that I didn't notice anything. I didn't notice anything. Anyway, let's go to the test 2. This one, right? Test 2, task 1, part 1. Sorry, test 2, part 1. There it is. Did you like studying science when you were at school? This is kind of similar question. Absolutely. I ever. No, no, sorry. Absolutely. I really loved studying science when I was at school. It because science was my favorite subject. There are a few reasons for that. The most important reason for me, I always intrigued by the theory of scientists, how they provide all the information or how they actually discovered different things in their time, which is really unlikely difficult at that time because of the lack of technology. That's why I really like subject science. Okay, I was really, damn, I was really weird. It was really weird. Oh my god, really easy question. I could have make it better. I fucked it up. The most important reason for me, I always, what is this, interviewed? Okay, I took too much pressure on myself, maybe. Absolutely, I really loved studying science when I was at school. It because science was my favorite subject. There are a few reasons for that. There are a few reasons for. There are a few, but not a few. Sorry, it would be a few, not few, only few. The most important reason for me is that I was always intrigued by the theories of scientists and how they provide the information and discover different things in their time, which was really quite difficult due to the lack of technology. That's why I really liked the subject of science. Okay, let's go to the next one. What happened? I see some of the mistakes. What do you remember about your science teacher at school? I don't remember much about my science teacher, but I do remember the lab tutor was really helpful when it comes to doing some research on the science subject. We had few uh, we had few lab classes where I had to research on my thesis at school. Like it's a little project where I have to make some chemical experiment, and my lab tutor was really helpful towards me. Especially he explained all the details about that research, and ultimately I got a good result because of him. I really loved him. What do I remember? I think it was, I should have said her character. Yeah, I should have explained about his character. This answer is little short, lacks of details. Try to expand. What do you mean by lacks of details? Few lab classes where I had to research on my thesis is slightly awkward considering reviewing a few lab classes where I researched my thesis. Recharge my thesis. Several lab sessions dedicated to my thesis research chemical experiment. This is really disappointing. On the last two question, I really need 7. I really do need 7. How interested are you in science? I am really interested in science now. It because science is the first subject that make me amazed about how the world becoming more developing. It's all because of the theories of scientists. If they didn't do any discoveries about the new things which can benefit other people in their life, we wouldn't have much developing countries or the world. And that's make me more intrigued by the science subject in general. This is how I interested in it. I don't know. I what I did. I just wanted to emphasize 6.5 again, or maybe 6. Okay, 7. grammatical mistakes. I'm making really. I'm currently very interested in science because it was my past that truly fascinated me, especially regarding the progress of our world, uh, groundbreaking theories discovered made by scientists have significantly benefited humanity. Is this my range? Always 7. Do you think? Do you think has? What do you think has been an important recent scientific development? What do you think has been an important recent scientific development? Scientific development. I am really. I perceive things differently when it comes to talk about science. In this generation, scientific development is really crucial. We have seen the COVID 19, the biggest disease in the world, which actually caused thousands of people's innocent life. And our scientists really developed a quick solution for that, and ultimately all the humanity saved from this situation. And this is how I believe scientific development is becoming more and more crucial in our recent society. Not sure what's the answer. I think the task response is going to be 4 because I didn't understand the question what they meant. Which was the biggest? Maybe 6. It's going to be 6. 6.5. Okay, task response is 6. The answer is relevant to the answer. I got the band 6.5 again. Let's go for the test 3, part 1. How often do you buy things online? I don't really buy things online that often, but last month I bought 2 things. One of is my microphone and other one is my headphone. It's because I couldn't find any these 2 product in local store, and that's why I had to rely on online store. Yeah, I think I would buy more stuff online when it comes to buying some gadget. The reason is in my local store we cannot find these things. It's because it got import from other countries. Dude, I'm really being more disappointed. But I'm trying to calm my um, mentality towards answering questions. pronunciation 7. What else I can work for? The task response, grammatical mistake. Why is not getting 7? What is the last thing you bought online? The last thing I bought online, it is my microphone. And I bought it from online. The reason I couldn't find this microphone from any other local store. That's the reason I had to rely on online. Sometimes online managers, they actually import product from different countries and then they sell it with high price level. And I think it is quite beneficial when I can find it online instead of offline, because I don't need to 6.5 again. Retailer. Do you ever see things in shop, then buy them online? See things in shop and then buy them online. Yeah, this has happened. Of course, I always prefer to see the actual product in shops and then I go to online to buy them. It is because I can check the actual product how it looks like in the shop, but when it comes to price, the shop intend to ask for higher price, but in online they actually ask for the accurate price tag, which is really beneficial and affordable in my case. The way I'm pausing, it doesn't sound like I'm a fluent person because the AI or this thing is kind of weird. The task response was 9. Oh my goodness. Cool. I was more calm, more relaxed. Is this in this time, to be honest? Let me try next one again. Do you think the popularity of online shopping is changing in your town or city center? I think the popularity of online shopping is same in my town and the city center. It because online shopping is most or more common among all the younger people. They don't want to leave the house to go somewhere and look for the service or product they want to buy. That's why it's really convenient to save the time, just order from your home. And I think that would be the most important or nice reason to become more popularity in both city and town. Getting more popularity. I think last grammar mistake was quite weird. It is 7. It's because of the last 6, 7.5 word. The answer is relevant to question, provide a clear opinion, however, it could be improved by elaboration, impact of online shopping town center among young people, the reasons for the popularity of young people. I did give the reasons. I don't understand how can I improve. I don't have the good vocabulary range. I think the popularity of shoppings, I don't have time either. How many hours do you usually sleep at night? I believe on average I sleep around 6 to 7 hours at night, but this is not good for me. It's because I have seen an article where doctor said you need at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep during or at night. And I believe this is really similar to my sleep schedule because 7 to 6 or 8 to 9 quite similar. But yeah, I really wish I could get 8 or 9 hours of sleep. But yes, maybe 7. Thinking about it. Bro, why? The answer is relevant to the question and provide sufficient details. However, the response could be improved by focusing more details about the question, avoiding unnecessary elaboration of companions, considering scattering your answer more concisely, directly addressing the questions. The answer is coherent, most fluent, manner issue. But yeah, I believe not the but yeah, and I believe for more polished delivery. Try to reduce filler word. What can I use there? To answer coherent or general fluent, there are some minor repetition. Should be sound confidence. I think online payment are more convenient. Do you sometimes sleep during the day? I definitely do. The reason because whenever I come from at a school or come from outside after my workout, I become really tired and I cannot move my body and just to do some other task. That's why I always get some sleep or just a short nap during the daytime. This is really efficient for my other task at night. After getting that nap or that sleep, I felt really refreshed. It's not a nice answer. It's gonna get me 6.5. I'm tired now. I'm trying to be more relaxed when it comes to answering tasks, responses, something getting okay. To be honest, I'm really getting tired. I just want to make sure that my mind is clean and fresh when I'm speaking, so I don't want to make grammatical mistakes. That's the most important, and give them. So this is alright. Pronunciation, past response. These two things I cannot understand what are them, like the sentence structure. But I want to make sure I get good marks on pronunciation. I don't understand why I'm getting 7 everywhere. Okay, I get 7 everywhere, so don't want to mistake grammatical mistakes and past response. These are the most crucial. What do you do if you can't get to sleep at night? What do you do if you can't get to sleep at night? If I don't get sleep at night, then I just make sure I can't. Okay, no, no, no. What do you do if you cannot get to sleep at night? Why? It depends on the situation. If I don't get enough sleep at night, that means something has happened or something is important that I need to do or finish the task. So I just maybe complete it that night, and then I make sure during the daytime I don't do any excessive work or something that can make me tired. And I also make sure that I get enough rest during the daytime, so I can be more refreshed at night to do the other works. I think the last sentence was the most weird one. I should have just stopped at there, but I don't know why I spoke it. Why I spoke there. 6.5 again. 7. Okay, pronunciation of 7. I didn't say thank you. I can refresh at night to do other work. Who said thank you? What's going on? Who said thank you? Any major problem? Some of the word I need to use. As a result, my body gets tired throughout the day. Additionally, recite, getaway, memories. In addition, I want to use this word. What I'm doing? Undoubtedly. Severe, devoted, depict, attempt, solitude, resilient, convey, inevitable, pragmatic, comprehend, preserve. Okay, let's go to the next question. Do you ever remember the dreams you have had while you were sleeping, you were asleep? Remember the dreams you have had while you were asleep? Yeah, there are some. Yes, I definitely do. But it's not too much. Maybe it would be 2 to 3 of the dreams that I have seen before when while I was asleep. And I saw one of the dream. It was really interesting for me. I was devoted to studying, which is really interesting and amazed me because I'm not that good at studying. But yeah, I saw that in dream. And the another one is I became a pilot. I don't know what kind of dream I get, but yeah, it is really fascinating. Interesting, I repeated 2 or 3 times. It's gonna be 7.6.5. Okay, 7. Grammatical mistakes. One of the dreams, okay. Let's hear it. Too often, it would be too often. 2 to 3 dreams that I have had while I was asleep. One of the dreams was really interesting for me. Which amazed me because one was fascinating. Cool. The overall is 7. I got the 6. I got 7. The before one, I got 7 here too. Okay. In the 18, I got 7. 7. I got 6.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Among 9, I got 7 6 time. Band 7 6 time, and 6.5 is 3 time. Okay. But remember, this is only part 1. I still have part 2, part 3. I think part 3 is going to be same as part 1, but the part 2 is quite difficult because I need to generate more ideas and there would be more grammatical mistakes and repeated word. But yeah, I think it's going not that bad. 7, I think I would get 7, not more than that, of course. Okay, I will finish here explaining or talking about part 1. There are a few things I have learned. I will use, yes, I definitely do. Yes, I definitely do. This one is most common word phrase I have used. Let's see how I can improve it. For IELTS speaking structure PDF to answer questions. Questions. Let's see if I get any. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. This total 31 high scoring formula for IELTS. Really? Is this a PDF? What the hell? Questions. What? Is there any answer? Okay, interesting. Forming the answer. Say hi frequently. Say how frequently you do activity examiner ask you about. Explain why you do that frequently. Take one common question in IELTS speaking. How often do you play sport? Okay, so many candidates would answer yes, I play sports every day. The answer may sound grammatically correct, but it fails to earn them a decent score. To forming the answer, I need to say how frequently I do the activities to examiner ask, and explain why like why do I do it frequently. Apply the language skill. Okay, I play badminton very often. I never go, what is it, hiking. If the candidates follow recommended steps forming answer, their response will be more coherent and well structured based on the high scoring formula. An expected response may have, I play sports a few times a week. Usually I play basketballs with my friends, but sometimes I play footballs instead. I think team sports are a great way to socialize and keep fit compared to answer yes, I play sports. Okay, cool. What they're trying to say, do you prefer X or Y? Okay, they are actually giving me for formation, and this is what I really needed. I'm going to read it here. Part 2, person monologue, place monologue, object monologue. This is the part 1. Part 2. This is going to be helpful. How many pages they have? Oh my god. Anyway, I wish I had time. Come on. What they're doing, extracting text from the PDF. Part 2 lasts for 4 to 5 minutes. The examiner will ask you some familiar questions about your hometown, family, hobbies, acquaintance, I don't know, You are supposed to answer the questions briefly and accurately, along with a specific example. Part 1 aims to test candidates' ability to discuss familiar topics and use simple English grammar. Hints to high score. In order to get high score in IELTS speaking test, it's necessary to give full answer, which is neither too long, too short. The following step is requirement. Okay, what is this? I cannot see it. Who made this? Opinion. State on opinion or feelings. Then sometimes a complete answer, concise. So just a few sentences in other time needs. Part 2. Part 2 lasts among 3 to 4 minutes. The examiner will ask you to give you a personal monologue about certain topics. Talk about 2 minutes. You will be given a cue card and which is our points that you should cover. You have 1 minute to preparation. Meanwhile, you will be provided a pen with paper, jot, and aim for the ability to speaking. Hints for the high score. Personal stories outside the book are small stories, details that can make your answer more interesting and colorful. Look at the 2 sample below. Sample question. Describe park. Describe a park that you know. Low scoring answer. I really like park in my building complex because bro, who gave that answer? Who give that kind of answer nowadays? I really like park near my building. Couples because complex, building complex because there are lots of trees. My little brother and I normally go there to play games when the weather is pleasant. I don't know. When the answering part 2 questions, apart from the telling your stories outside of the book, you should add some what is this? Some related content to the answer. To answer a question, place intense. I don't know. You have to tell how often you go there, when you go there, whom you go with, your families, your feelings about the place. Through high scoring formulas in the book, we will show you how to answer the questions naturally and confident. Part 3 IELTS speaking test, which lasts 4 to 5 minutes. We will participate in the discussion with the examiner based on the topic. In part 2, you should express and support your opinion clearly as well as show your skills using English in discussing various topics. Part 3 aims to test candidates' ability to express personal interpretation of argumentative issues and discuss. Hints for high school. Look for 2 sample below. What are the main what are the main environmental problems facing the world today? How could you be how could you how could they address how could they be addressed? I don't know. This is the answer. I think global warming is the largest problem facing the world. Okay. Some people believe that global warming is the biggest problem facing the world, while others are quite skeptical about it. I think that people should make more effort to take care of the natural environment. And what This is really weird. I cannot read anything why they put it black text. How to use 31 high scoring formula. Okay, my brain go. Uh, I need break.